Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining in today. Today is the month of May's exercise video. We are doing a posture focus today, so it's going to be a little bit of a different series. We're going to focus more on yoga and stretch techniques to help combat those everyday poor posture habits that we might have depending on our work or our lifestyle, technology, etc. That leads to muscle imbalances. So if you can, please meet me on your mat, grab some water, a towel if you need it, and if you are comfortable with meeting me barefoot, that would be the most optimal. So grab your mat, water bottle, and meet me barefoot on your mat. All right, so let's meet with our feet together. Our big toes are touching, our heels are a little bit apart. Our hands are in front of us with our palms facing forward, and you have a slight pelvic tilt in your hips. So your pelvic tilt is when you slightly pull your pelvis up towards your belly button to engage your core a little bit. Our shoulders are away from our ears, and we're just going to come to where we are. We're going to take a couple deep breaths here with our shoulders back and down. Feel our feet touching the mat. Slight bend in our knees. Slight bend in our elbows. Shoulders are down our spine, away from our ears. And the crown of our head is lifted up towards the ceiling. If you'd like to close your eyes here for 2 breaths, that's great. Good. We're going to slowly bring our left ear to our left shoulder. Good, really open up that right side of our neck. And now come back up to center. Bring our right ear to our right shoulder. Open up that left side. Good. Come back to center and bring your chin towards your chest. Good. Come back up to center. We're going to do that series 3 times. Left ear to left shoulder. Breathe in, come back up to center. Breathe out, right ear to right shoulder. Breathe in, come to center. Chin tucked, going in towards your chest. Feel a nice stretch in the back of your neck, upper back. And come back up, good. And again, left ear to left shoulder. Come back up to center. Right ear to right shoulder. Come back up to center. Tuck that chin towards your chest. Come back up to center. You're going to do a little bit more of a neck stretch where you bring your left ear to your left shoulder again. And now you're going to turn your head a little bit. So you're looking at the ceiling. Good. If you want to make this stretch feel a little bit more, you can bring that right arm behind your back and reach to that left side of your, outer left side of your hip. Good. And release, come back to center. We're going to do it on the other side. So right ear to right shoulder first, and then move your head. It can be just a very slight movement looking towards the ceiling. If you want to make the stretch a little bit more intense, you can. If it feels good, you bring your left arm behind your back and reach towards your right hip as you bring your shoulder down. Good. And release, come back to center. Going to shrug our shoulders up. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, down our spine. Shrug your shoulders up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, down. Good. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, down. Good. Last one. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, down. Good. Gonna have a slight bend in our knees. Raise our hands overhead. Take a deep breath in. And then you're gonna go post your arms out to the side while you squeeze your shoulder blades together. This is as you breathe out. Good. We're going to do that again. So come up, breathe in, and breathe out. Good. One more time. Breathe in, and breathe out. Good. Breathe in again. And instead of catapulting your arms, you're going to hinge at your hips and just fall straight down where you're dangling into a forward fold. You have a slight bend in your knees and you're letting go of all that tension in your neck. So just release, shake yes or no. Whatever feels good here. Take a deep breath in. You're going to raise just halfway up so your hands can be on your thighs here or on your hips. You are reaching the crown of your head towards the camera, or I am towards the camera. Yours towards your screen. Good. And now you're going to release back down to the floor. If you want, you can bring your arms behind your back to open up your chest a little bit more and squeeze your shoulder blades together while keeping your shoulders away from your ears. But if that doesn't feel good, you can just dangle here. Feel a good stretch in your hamstrings and open up that neck. Good. Now we're going to slowly raise up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Good. Roll your shoulders back. And we're coming into a standing cat-cow. So you're rounding your shoulders, crouching forward. Breathe in. And now you're breathing out, you're expanding back. Pull those shoulder blades together. Palms are facing forward. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Good. Now you are stepping back with your right foot. It's going to be a little bit pointed out to the side. Good. Take your time. Realign yourself so that your hips are pointed straight. Good. Do that pelvic tilt, bring your pelvis in, up towards your belly button, raise your arms up, shoulders are away from your ears. You are going to just take a deep breath here. Good. Breathe in, reach your arms up. Take your right hand, engulf your left wrist or circle it around your left wrist. And you're gonna lean slightly to the right side so you feel a bit of a stretch on that left. Shoulders again away from your ears. One more deep breath here. Come back up to center. Bring your arms down. And you are turning all the way to your right side. So both of your feet are pointed out towards the wall. Slight bend in your knees. Hinging at your hips. You're coming down towards the mat. And again, you're going to just hang out here. Feel a nice stretch now in your inner thighs. Good. Release your neck, release the tension. One more deep breath here. Now I want you to walk your right hand over to your left foot. Your aim is the outside of your left foot, but if that's just your aim. So you're reaching towards the outside of your left foot. Feeling a little bit more of a stretch on that right side. Good. Breathing in, coming back to center. And now you're doing the other side. So left hand is reaching towards the outside of that right foot. Good, and you're coming back to center. You're putting your hands on your hips and you're slowly raising up and turning back. Good. You are taking that right foot forward and bringing your left foot back. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Reach your arms up. Make sure your pelvis is tilted towards your belly button. Your core is engaged. Shoulders away from your ears. Good. Breathe here. Now breathe, reach up. Your left hand is grasping your right wrist, and you are slightly turning towards the left side. Feeling a nice stretch on that right. One more deep breath. Coming back up to center. Good. Releasing your arms. Now we're turning towards the left side. Toes are pointed towards the wall on the left. You're hinging at your hips and you're coming down. Good. And you're just releasing to the floor. You're going as far as feels comfortable to you. You can also have a chair in front of you here if you need additional support. So you could have a chair here, reaching forward as you kind of stretch down, feeling a nice stretch in your hamstrings and your inner thigh muscles. Good. And now breathing in, reaching that right arm towards the outside of our left foot. If you're using the chair, you're just reaching it towards your left hand. Breathe in, come back to center. Left hand is reaching for that right hand or your right foot. And you're coming back to center, putting your hands on your hips and slowly raising up, turning to the front. We are raising our arms up and bringing that left foot together to our right, meeting at the top. Our toes are touching. We are coming into a little bit of a squat here called chair pose. If it feels better to widen your stance with your feet, that's totally fine. You can do that. So you can be more like this, or you could be more close together. But the main thing is that your hips are pointed back, or bringing yourself back. Your weight's mainly in your heels and the ball of your foot. Your toes, you might even be able to wiggle a little bit. Good. And now we're bringing our arms back behind us, squeezing our shoulder blades together. So it looks like this. And just breathe here. Good, and then reach up. And exhale down. You're coming right back to that same position. Hold here. Good, come back up. One more time. Bringing those arms back. Hold here. Good. And coming back up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Reaching our arms down. We're going to end here, reaching our fingertips towards the mat and reaching the crown of our head towards the ceiling. We're making sure our palms are facing forward and our shoulders are back and down. We have a slight pelvic tilt, so we're bringing that pelvis up towards the belly button and a slight bend in our knees. Breathe in for 4 counts through your nose. And release for 4 counts. Let's do this 2 more times. Amazing. This series really helped open up your chest. It worked your shoulders. It opened up your hips. A lot of times our inner thigh muscles are tight too from sitting, so it helped open up those. It helped work our glutes too when we were doing that chair pose. So you did amazing today. I hope you enjoyed the series, and until next time.